Episode 94, guys. We're starting the thing out with big news. Then we're going to talk a little bit about our league night. We have a conspiracy theory about Ryan. Then after that, we talk about my wedding, my upcoming wedding, and a sneak peek, a sneak appearance from DJ Stimulant Beaver. You're going to hang around to figure out who the hell that is. Then we have a special guest for the second segment. We're playing a little Prices Right or Slices Right.
The Slice is Right.
The Slice is Right game with our special guest. So it's going to be a good one. Enjoy the episode.
You piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book in another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.
Episode 94. We're back in the office. It is me and Matthew today. Ryan.
Did the damn thing.
He did it. He's a daddy.
He is.
Ryan's a daddy, guys. Round of applause for Ryan. Not pulling out. Congrats, buddy.
Father Ryan.
Yes, he did it. Ryan, no, honestly, we're super happy for you. We know you're listening to this. Congratulations on being a papa. We cannot wait for it.
Can't wait to meet little Tyler when he comes into the office.
Can't wait to meet little Tyler. Seen pictures of his kid. 3 times the amount of hair that Ryan currently has.
Yeah.
That kid has so much freaking hair.
Tufts of it.
Yes, and it's all like straight up. He's got a little Jimmy Neutron thing going on, but not styled.
Maybe he is a boy genius.
Maybe he's a boy genius. Hopefully we get a little prodigy on our hands that, well, maybe, do we want that? Is he going to be a little Ryan or a little Meg?
That's a great question. I'd love to have a little Ryan runner.
Oh, yeah, it's a boy.
It is a boy. Yeah,
Yes,
we
Ryan.
add that.
Ryan wouldn't tell us. He texted me the morning the baby was born. He's like, dude, baby's here. And he's like, baby's healthy, mama's healthy, everyone's doing great. And I was like, is it a boy or a girl? And he's like, can't tell you. I'm like, it's here. You can tell us.
Are you waiting for the Facebook announcement? What's
Right.
going on?
Well, and then 2 hours later, he's just like, all right, it's a boy. And then he told me the name. But why?
Yeah, I don't know. It was funny because we were playing golf with him the night before too.
Shit, yeah, we were. I didn't even think about that.
And he was the only one not drinking on the course, so that was smart of him.
Maybe he knew.
He might. Do you think she was in labor when we were at like hole 3?
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't.
He's like, oh, honey, I can't be there right now because my truck is getting fixed. I'll be there in 2 hours.
Because I was just like something I do. I was like, oh, he's not drinking, but it's like, oh, it's fine. And then you text the next morning. Oh yeah, you had the baby.
Yeah, and the baby was born like regular, like early morning hours, not like 2 or 3, but like 7 or 8. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, so that means she had to have gone into labor that night.
Okay.
So
Ryan's in the hot
dude,
seat.
she probably went into labor while we were there.
Yeah.
And he came home and she's probably like, Ryan, it's fucking time.
Yeah. He had to take his glove off, hit a quick shower.
He did get quiet on the course at like hole 6.
You think?
Do you think he got
really
the text while we were out there?
He might have. Now that we nudge it, I didn't really notice he got quiet, but
And like he wasn't playing bad. And I was like, oh no, he must have got like a bad text from
Like a work
Miles
thing
or
or
something. Like
something.
Miles told me he had to do extra work.
no, he had a baby on the way.
And he's like, I gotta finish this 9 holes.
We gotta find his scorecard from last week and see if his score went up or down, and see if we
Yeah.
can notice a spike.
Oh, I
at
can
all.
check on 18 birdies.
Yeah, do that. Because if that is the case, that is probably the funniest thing that would have happened.
That's
in
the
this
most
podcast.
on-brand shit ever.
Good for him for sticking it through, though. We needed him.
Is it
Our
good
league
for
team-
him?
Well, our league team sucked. I
Yeah.
mean, like for us, it was good.
Our league team is horseshit.
Well, this is our second time playing together, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to just leaving the team.
Well, we only have a few weeks left. Just hang in there. I know you want to go join the rival team, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, if you guys don't sign Noah to another deal, I'm gone.
We got to sign all your guys in max deals.
All right, I got Ryan's. Nah, dude, he played lights out.
Did he? Well,
Yeah.
maybe he knew.
Dude, so he went, I got his scorecard pulled up. He shot a 40. On the first 5 holes, he was 5 over.
Okay.
And then he parred his way out.
I think that might have been when he found out.
He got the text, and then maybe the dad strength just coursed through his body.
Yeah, it just unlocked.
Yeah, it was like premature dad strength. Like he knew he was about to become a father, bring a life into the world. So all of a sudden, he just dialed in.
He also knew it was probably the last round of golf he gets to play for a while.
For a long time, yep.
So good for Ryan.
Yeah.
Way to keep your head in the game.
Holy shit. Finished the round while wife was in labor. I gotta ask him about that. But speaking of league, we suck.
We do.
We finally played league for the first time
Since the first week.
as our original group since the first week. Yeah, so it's been like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
We were 15 minutes late to our tee time.
Yep.
Which kills me inside.
Yeah, I had to change shoes on the course.
Yep. Yeah, you had to go. I had to drop you off at the front. You went and got the cart, and then I had to double team both our bags and your shoes, trying to waddle to the first tee with all that shit.
Yeah, but the first hole did go really well.
First hole, we were like, we're gonna fucking win this thing.
Yeah, we all crushed it.
All of us hit great drives. All of us hit decent second shots. You had one little flub in there, but then your third shot was really good.
Yep.
So we were feeling high after the first one, and then the next hole, we all imploded.
Yeah, the rain kind of started too.
Yeah, that was Ryan's one bad hole. And looking at his score now, he had a double bogey on the second hole, and then had the third hole on that course. I lost 4 balls.
That third hole, I had never played it. That was brutal.
It's so hard, and it says it's the 3 handicap on that course. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're playing Rose Creek for our Fargo listeners. They know exactly what hole I'm talking about. There's water on the left. There's water on the right. It's a par 5 dog leg left. Water on the right short. Water on the entire elbow of the course on the right. And then when you make the turn to go back towards the hole, more water on the left. So you got to try to cut that if you want to get to the green in 2. And if you don't want to cut that, you have to try to fit it on this layup on this skinny little approach shot off to the right. But if you go deep past the green, it's more fucking water.
It tests your patience and your skill level.
My patience was so thin. I think I got a 10 on that hole. It was unbelievable. First shot into the water. Second shot into the water. Third shot into the sand next to the green. Fourth shot, killed it out of the sand, back into the water.
Yeah.
And then chipped up, whatever, finished the round. So many penalty strokes. I might have got a 12 and just said 10. I don't fucking know.
I think I got a true 10, but it was an ugly true 10.
That's one where you almost I could have got it to the green in 10 strokes with just my putter.
Yeah, I think so too. That might have to be the move if we have to play that front 9 again.
And I even tried to play it like Grandpa Dave. I went hybrid off the tee, barely trickled into the water. And then after that, I was like, well, the hole's fucking ruined, so I might as well keep going for it. So water.
So you played it like Grandpa Dave for one.
For one single shot, and it didn't work. So then I was back to my old bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's the way it goes though. Yeah, it was tough. And then the last back 9 kind of just felt like a blur. Or not the back 9, the back 6.
Yeah, we blew through it. Like we were, you and I both at one point thought we were on hole 6 and we were on like hole 8.
Yeah. Maybe Ryan was just keeping the pace really quick and we didn't even realize
Yeah, he was just, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Remember?
That is true.
Homie is the slowest golfer alive.
Well, he's the slowest at when he sits in the cart to going.
Yep. I think what he does is he catalogs his shots.
I think so
in
too.
the app.
Yep.
Because when I use the app, I only catalog the score. I don't really care where shot 1, 2, 3, 4 went. I know that in my head. I can see it happen. But I think Ryan, when he hits his drive, sits down and marks where his drive went.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I know you can get that deep in those apps.
Because there was one time we hit our drives and we were in the cart behind him and Jade. And how long did we sit there before? Because we were too close.
We just had to pass him.
Yeah, you had to back up to pass him to get around it. Even with the beep, 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 he still didn't move.
No hints dropped. And then he also had to, at one point when the rain was coming, he had to put the cover over all the gloves.
That was that same
bag.
one.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't pull forward, so he had to put the cover on, zip it up real nice, get the towel out, wipe them down first. then he got it. He had to snap all the buttons. Then he got in the cart, sat on his phone.
Yeah, but then he had to get to the next tee box, unbutton all the buttons.
Yep.
Unzip it.
Yep. He does this new thing now when he's lining it up where he just stands behind the ball, holds his club up. And I've seen pros do this. I know they're lining up their shot. You're trying to get an aiming point right in front of the ball. But he does it for a really long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Ryan, he's mixed up his game, and it's not good for pace.
No. But it seems to be good for him.
Yeah, he played super well. So like you can't argue with, if he played like ass, I would have let him have it.
Oh, absolutely.
But he played pretty damn good. So you can't argue with results. And there was nobody pushing us. So we were fine there. We just wanted to get out of the goddamn rain.
Yeah. Whenever it starts raining, I just can't have a good time out there.
And then we get to It is hole 4. No. It's hole 2, right?
For which one?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. It is. So it's hole 3 is the shitty one with water. Then it's hole 4 with that short par 3. It's hole 5.
Yeah.
Hole 5. We found a listener.
That's
of
right.
The podcast.
That's right.
Allegedly, we have been talking about on this podcast for upwards of a year that holes need to have a vending machine with golf balls on it. And what did we find in our own neck of the woods in Fargo, North Dakota? A vending machine with golf balls in it.
Pay a quarter, get a golf ball.
That is so cool. I'm so happy someone did it. Now we just need the courses. Actually, no, I don't want the courses to do it. I want that resident to do it. And so I look at the comments. I know the guy.
Oh, yeah?
I know the guy that lives there. When I played football in college, they give you some stupid fucking big brother, little brother program.
Nice.
Where it's like...
so this was your stupid big brother.
It's my stupid big brother. No, so it's like the same position as you, but like a senior takes a freshman and like helps him with the playbook and shit, so that the coaches don't have to deal with our dumbasses until we're sophomores. He was my big brother.
Nice.
In college. So shout out to you, Riz. Thank you for putting that on the course. We appreciate that. A lot of people were asking me at the end of the video what the hell almost a Pro V1 is.
That's true.
It was just another Titleist that wasn't a Pro V1. So it was almost. I saw a Titleist, got excited, turned it over. It was like an NXT or some shit. I don't know. I lost it on the next hole, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
But it does feel nice to lose a Titleist that only cost you 25 cents rather than $6.
And it's just nice to see our golf innovations come to life.
Yeah, and I wonder, I mean, he obviously follows the page, unless people sent it to him or something. I wonder, I don't know if we spurred it. I doubt it, but it would be pretty fucking cool if we did.
Yeah. I got to imagine you got to get something like that kind of custom made because like the gumball ones the slots are smaller.
You're right. Yeah. And this fit a whole golf ball. It could be like a jumbo one. I don't know.
I suppose.
But then we got it stuck. So, Nick, if you're listening, your machine's stuck.
Yeah, you'll want it. If you're not making any money, it got broken.
Yeah. Our bad. We tried to get a second one. Ryan wanted to get one. And apparently I didn't turn it all the way the first time when my ball came out. So like another one got like halfway wedged in there. So your dial is stuck.
It's just a little jammed. That's our bad though.
Yeah, we could totally fix it, but I didn't want him to like come out and we were just violently shaking it, trying to get this ball out. So.
Yeah, it's something that's going to require some muscle.
Yeah, all he's got to do is just open up the tank, pull the tank off, and move that ball.
Yeah.
So you got to load it somehow.
Yeah, we just didn't want to be the guys breaking into the thing.
Yeah, so that was sweet. Other than that, I don't know what else happened. Nothing else cool happened, did it?
No, we got drinks on the 8th hole, which was
a bit
aggressive. We got
that's because we didn't know what hole we were on.
We thought we were on 6 or 7.
Because you bought drinks on like hole 2, and we got 2 apiece, and we were all getting pretty empty by the time the next one came around. And then you were like, "Hey, do we want 1 or 2?" And I was like, "Yeah, get 2. We'll get 2 apiece again."
Yeah, and then we're like, "Oh shoot, we're on hole 8."
Yep. And so then we were slamming them pretty fast those last 2 holes.
Yeah, we're doing some chugging.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, Matt. I didn't golf since then. This weekend, not gonna golf. Next weekend, not gonna golf. Oh, my groom's supper.
Oh yeah.
I have successfully finagled a round of golf into my wedding.
You ever golf at a wedding?
Dude, I heard it's so much fun.
One of my friends told me it's a lot of fun.
Dude, if you go to a wedding, you have to bring your sticks.
So you're going to be doing that? You're golfing at your wedding?
No, so it's the night before. Okay. So I've been joking for the last year and 3/4 that I've been engaged.
Yeah.
That I'm going to sneak golf into the wedding somehow. And I've successfully done it. I didn't ask permission. I just worked it into the day where it made sense and just kind of spoke it into existence, kept mentioning it until she was like, "When are you guys golfing again?"
There you go.
So it's like, we're finally doing it. So Friday before the wedding at noon. So we can get into the venue to set up at 9 a.m. So all the guys are going to be there to help set up at 9 a.m. But I gave us a hard out at 11.
Nice.
Because we're just going to do the heavy lifting because it doesn't matter what we do. The girls will change it as far as decorations and stuff. We will never set it up right. The guys
You're just
will.
getting the stuff in there.
Yes. So we will get all the heavy shit in there and then we will all leave to golf. There's 11 of us and it is the most ragtag crew. It is all the groomsmen. It is all of my grandpas, ones that golf, ones that don't, my dad, a couple of uncles, just a ragtag group. And we're going to golf 18 holes at Frazee, the course where we did the podcast at.
Yep.
And the way I got this to work is we are now having the groom's supper there.
Nice.
So we're just going to roll in off the course pretty drunk, straight into the groom's supper. Sweaty, gross, right into the clubhouse to do the groom's supper. So if you guys are trying to figure out how to get golf involved in your wedding, host something at the golf course that isn't the ceremony.
Yeah.
Because you're way more likely to get that pulled off where it's not like you're golfing right before you say your vows, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that worked out pretty well. Pretty happy about it.
So is like the supper going to be just like chicken strips and hot dogs? Or?
No, it's catered.
Okay, that's good.
I think I told my dad. He's putting on the groom supper. He's like, what do you want? And he sent me the menu. And I was like, just keep it simple. Let's just do chicken and pork. He's like, that's boring.
Nice.
Let's
like, do filet.
We're getting like filet mignon or something at the Frazee golf course. So
hell yeah.
It'd be kind of cool.
That'll be a good time. I think that is smart to have like a host or just like work it into the event somehow. That's not the wedding day. I think on the wedding day, it would be way too stressful.
Oh, yeah. Because I wanted to golf the morning before the wedding, and I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I think it would also just be too stressful for you, too, because you wouldn't be able to focus on the golf because you know you got a big thing going on later on.
Well, it's not that big of a deal.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's just the same old shit. We got rings now, and it cost me $10,000.
Yeah, you're just going to go there, say some words, get a kiss, and bounce.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that at home.
You could.
I could do it at the courthouse.
You could.
I could do it at the Frazee golf course. Maybe we can just pivot the whole thing and get my money back for the venue.
How quickly do you think you could audible this? Like, so what if you went and gave her a call and said, hey, so how set are we on this venue right now?
They just keep my deposit.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. Matt, you're invited to that, by the way.
To the guys' golf?
Yeah, to the guys' golf, because you are my DJ.
That's true. I am.
DJ Stimulant Beaver.
We threw it in an online generator, and I am DJ Stimulant Beaver. I've always wanted to be a DJ at some point in my life, and I've got my first gig.
Yeah.
Tyler's DJ fell through.
DJ Stimmy Beeve.
Stimmy Beeve's going to be playing the classics. Do you have any songs that are on your do not playlist, by the way?
No.
Really? Nothing?
Just keep the inappropriate shit.
Till later?
Yeah, until like 9:30, 10.
Yeah, so no WAP at 8 p.m.
No, as soon as the clock strokes 10, WAP all day.
All right, sounds good. You have no plays really.
No.
Like you're even in on like the cha-cha slide. And
yeah, go for it.
I hate the cha-cha.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cheese dick relatives that'll love it.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. You got to keep them happy.
Yeah. And there'll be plenty of kids there too, so
yeah,
they need something to dance to.
Yeah.
I'm very curious though to see how you do on the grand entrance.
That's the one I'm nervous about.
So literally all you got to do is like, ladies and gentlemen, we need to introduce the wedding party.
Yeah, but I got to know all the names.
Yeah, we'll give you a list.
Okay, but I have to learn their pronunciations.
We'll write them down phonetically.
All right, perfect.
There isn't a single groomsman that's going to be tough to pronounce.
Bunch of basic ass names.
Yeah, like the last names are Hanson, Jacobs, McDonald, Hallock, Anderson, and then Ben, who works here.
Perfect. Yeah, I can handle those.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I've got practice. I produce a podcast, so
that's true. Usually in a podcast, the listeners aren't all staring at you.
That's true. This is like my first live podcast. Yeah. I've been practicing my "Let's hear it for the bride and groom, everybody." I feel like that's all the DJ really says. Yeah, and then gets people to the dance floor.
Yeah, I think you have to say something. It's my honor to introduce for the very first time. The Zigglers. And then,
exactly.
Yeah. We run in and we do a stupid fucking handshake and then we go sit down at our
Do you have the handshake planned?
We're not doing that.
You're not doing a handshake?
No. We're coming up with something else. I don't want to do anything cheesy. I hate the grand entrances.
I love grand entrances.
I did something cheesy at my the wedding I was just the best man at and finished it and people were like, oh, I loved it. And I'm like, well, it killed me inside.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I was a groomsman at one, and I tried to do a stinky leg type situation.
You mean a stanky leg?
No, it was literally the stinky leg the way we did it, and it just bombed. Because like I had her do it, and I just like went like PU, like covered my nose, and just we got no applause.
No one got too many old people at weddings.
Yeah,
dude.
I think so. But when I was at the last wedding I was at, which was Cody's, the former producer of this podcast, him and his bride shotgunned when they
I like that,
which is so them.
Yeah, Becca would throw up though.
It would be a lot. I also don't think I could shotgun under pressure like that.
Yeah. I'd be fine.
You're built different, though.
Yeah, just channel my college days.
Yeah.
Back when we met.
Yeah.
You're shotgunning left and right.
I think you'll come up with some like cheesy handshake.
Yeah. I'll hide under the table and I'll be there already.
Yeah, surprise.
Ha! I'm over here.
Have two body doubles come out or something like that.
Yeah. That could be funny. Yep. All right, we'll figure it out. But you are invited to the golf portion because Lane needs to teach you how to use the equipment.
That's true. Yeah.
So you get Friday off if you want.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm used to getting Fridays off.
It's approved. All right. Next on the docket, we have Ryan's replacement permanently. No, just kidding. Just for today. Laken is in. She has no golf knowledge. She has golfed like 3 times in her life, and they've all been for videos. And we're bringing her on our golf podcast. So Laken will be on next. We're going to play a little game with her. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay. Laken.
Hello.
What's up?
We're going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As you know, Ryan, Papa now, Daddy Ryan.
Yay.
We got little Tyler out there in the world.
Yeah, I can't believe he named his kid after me. That was really nice of him.
So nice.
I knew we had
Unbelievable.
chemistry from this podcast, but I didn't think that it was name your kid after me chemistry.
I hope he's doing well.
I think
That's
he
exciting.
is. I haven't talked to him since the day the baby was born. I won't share any stories of the day the baby was born. It was pretty fucking funny.
You were one of the first people he texted.
Yes.
Just leave it at that.
Yes, I was. And it wasn't be like, dude, I'm a dad. It was other things, and it was hilarious.
Oh my God. So you and Ryan came on my podcast, The Hot Dish, and we were giving Ryan some parent tips.
Yes. Do you think he's using them?
Maybe he's probably using the diaper technique.
I don't know. I don't think he's changed the diaper yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's avoided it.
I think so. It's pretty easy to avoid right away.
Because, yeah, you just go out and like say, oh, I'm going to go run some errands real quick. I'll go get us some stuff.
Or it's even, and like, especially a first time mom, like she's going to want to be there.
True.
Like, not set the baby down ever. So she'll probably just do it. I don't know. But Ryan's such a hardo, he might just take it over. He's like, no, I want to do one.
So I had a dream last night, and I think it was because I knew yesterday you told me like, hey, let's go out, you go on the Double Bogey show or whatever. And so I was thinking about it last night. And so I think this is why I had the dream. I had a dream that Ryan dressed his kid up like Happy Gilmore for Halloween.
That you dream the future. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's a premonition. That's not a dream.
Yeah.
But it was so cute because he was wearing like the yellow little jersey and everything.
Turn around.
Yeah.
He has a head of hair for it already.
He does. Homie's got a lot of hair.
He's got a lot of hair. He's a really cute baby.
Yes, he is. Congratulations, Ryan.
Yay.
Laken,
Very happy for him.
since you've last been on the podcast, how many times have you golfed?
None.
When was the last time you were on?
The last time I was on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't remember.
I think after we shot the golfing with your wife.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
That was
the
summer.
last time
That's
I golfed.
before I started.
That was the last time I golfed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's been over a year since you golfed. Obviously, we have a very seasoned and elite golf mind as our guest today, Laken. Thank you for
Yes.
coming on.
No problem. Happy to be here.
So off the bat, do you have any questions for us? Because we have a game we want to play with you, but last time you had some burning questions, and I want to know if you've come up with any more or if there's anything else eating at you.
Do you think Ryan is going to put a golf club in his kid's hand?
Before the kid can walk, that kid will have one of those plastic, like little tyke sets of clubs.
Yeah.
Before the kid can walk. For
See,
sure.
I was going to say 4.
Yeah. That was good.
I thought of that one in the shower.
You
this
have
morning.
been waiting for that all day.
I know. I'm like, what is it right
You saw Matt come into the office and you're just like, You saw me come into the office and you're like, 4.
Can I still be on?
And that was our interview with Laken.
So I haven't been recording this whole time.
Oh my God.
I recently golfed with your husband.
You did?
Yes.
That was surprising.
What?
I don't know. Because he's not really a golfer. I mean, he likes to do it, but he never gets out to do it.
For a guy that golfs once a year, he's very good.
He's good at anything he does. He's one of those people that are just like naturally good at everything. It's fucking annoying.
Natural athlete.
Oh.
Too.
Why is it annoying? That's good. You don't want him to be bad at things.
Well, no, that's true, but it's just like it's a jealousy annoying. It's not like oh my God, you're so annoying. It's
Okay,
like I'm usually bad at things until I can practice a lot and get really good.
He is almost as good as us.
Really?
No offense, Matt. He's as good as you.
Oh, that's fine.
And
I
he
take no offense.
never, ever, ever golfs. He had some shots that I was thoroughly impressed in. I want to know, what did he think about golfing with Grandpa Dave?
He was very, very happy with Grandpa Dave. I think it brought him like memories of his grandpa
Mhm.
because his grandpa wasn't around for very long. So it was
That's
very
cool.
special. He was
Good.
very happy.
Good. Did he tell you that he and I killed a bottle of Fireball together?
No, he didn't tell me that, but I thought I smelled some cinnamon.
Yeah, that was the round where Grandpa was beating me. Casey was with,
Oh yeah.
and so we just started pounding the Fireball. And both of us loosened up by the end, and we were pretty shitty. So
Yeah.
any more questions before we get into this hot burning game that Matt has so meticulously planned for us?
I don't think so. I think a couple times I was pretty well educated on golf. I did have really good questions last
You
time.
did.
I
You had us explain birdies and the par system.
Yep.
So yeah.
Different clubs, I think, too.
Yes. Yes. How it's all ass backwards. The higher number of the club, the shorter the ball goes.
That one still annoys me.
Yeah. Doesn't
It's like
make sense.
Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I was just looking that up today, too. I was converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. Don't ask me why.
I know. I did a tweet about it. I said
Oh.
British blokes are like, I'm melting out here. It's 35
Yeah.
degrees.
That's literally what it was, but it's like 70 degrees, isn't it? Or
35 is like 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
40 is like 100.
Because 100 degrees Celsius is boiling,
Yes.
So why
which is 212 in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So why are they so like freaking out about the heat? Because it's like normal heat for us. They're just not used to heat like that.
I just think it's funny that they say it's really hot when it's like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I also know the UK is like suffering like extreme heats that they've never seen before right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're usually cold, rainy, gloomy, depressing
True.
because
I
they
would've
Fish
lost.
and chips.
Because they used to be a world power and now they lost all their colonies. Everyone rebelled against them. They didn't win a single one.
They fumbled the bag.
Big time, multiple times.
Yeah.
History
Shout out to our
lesson.
British listeners.
Yeah.
Who are
There's
just
a-
getting really pissed listening to us right now. That's
Hot
not how
and
it went. It's not very funny, is it?
As they're dripping sweat.
Yeah, exactly. With their
Okay.
big fans that they're fanning themselves with.
What are we doing?
All right, Laken.
All right.
We are playing a game that I like to call The Slice is Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I've got a list of some average costs of golf equipment, golf accessories, just golf things in general. And I want you and Tyler to guess what the average cost is, and we'll see who's closer.
Oh, fuck.
That's not fair.
No, it's fair. I buy all my shit secondhand
Yeah.
or I get it for
Okay.
free.
Tyler
Okay.
is notorious for being a very cheap golfer. He
I like
says he
that.
never wants to replace his clubs,
Mhm.
all that stuff. So
And Ryan's the opposite. Ryan likes
Ryan.
fancy stuff.
Ryan's already trying to replace his clubs he got in November.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. In the United States, how much is the cost for an average round of golf?
Oh.
18 holes.
18 holes. I'll let Laken go first because I think I'm gonna have a pretty good guess on
I've
this.
seen the receipts before for around $70.
Fuck, I was gonna say $70.
You gotta say
I'm gonna-
71. now.
I'll say $75.
75? $61.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like that's really expensive.
Is that with or without cart?
Didn't say.
Okay.
That's really
probably
expensive
without
to
cart,
walk
right?
around
I would say
outside.
so, yeah. I think that might
Yeah.
that might
Oh,
just
yeah.
be green fees.
Yeah.
So,
Like I get
So
it.
with cart, we're close.
yeah.
I get it, but like why is it so much money?
Yeah, there's the old saying, I can't wait to spend $70 to get super pissed off today.
That's literally like and walk
Mhm.
around outside and be hot.
Yeah.
Like,
but-
have you ever seen the tweet? It's like guys made up golf just for an excuse to go on walks with each other.
Yeah, I have seen that and I did laugh at that. Retweet.
So think about this, Laken. It is probably $61 for just the green fee. You add on another 10 to 20 for the cart itself. So the cart itself now puts it around the $75 range more than likely. And then 9 times out of 10, you're going to be drinking on the course. And the cheapest beer has got to be what, $5 if you're lucky.
yeah.
So probably $8 a beer. If you have 2 more beers, now you're looking at $90 to play golf. Now you have to take into account how many balls you're losing. And depending on what kind of ball you're hitting, if you're using a Pro V1, those are $6 per ball.
What?
Oh,
If
we're
you-
getting into balls later on.
Yeah, if you lose 2 to 3 balls, that is another $12 at least. So now we're at $102 just to get fucking frustrated. And I wonder why we have this podcast every day of my life.
And most like avid golfers go like once a week. you
At
say?
least.
That's a lot of money.
Mhm.
That's like almost $400 a month.
Yeah, that's when people start getting memberships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then
That
it's
would
like
make
a
sense.
big bulk deal essentially.
What is like the cost to like operate? Like what's the return on investment for a golf course? Say you open a golf course.
I got no clue, but I would think that their biggest expense has got to be maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, like Do you think it's salary or is it the cost of irrigation?
I would actually say the salaries.
I think
you
so,
do need
too.
a lot of people on staff. They need to be able to go like every single day. You can't
Mhm.
like you need to have enough people that you can rotate so there's like never a day off.
Right.
So I would say salary, but irrigation's got to be up there
Yeah.
too.
Damn.
So like irrigation is dependent on the weather, right? So like if you live somewhere rainy, your course is not going to need any irrigation. But like think every morning they have somebody mow the fairways, at least the fairways and the greens every morning.
Yeah.
And then
Shit.
probably every 2-3 days they mow the rough, they mow the fringes. So they have this crew running around every day. They move the hole. So like
What?
so you know the little hole on the green,
I didn't know
it
that.
moves spots every day.
Wait, yes, I did know that.
Yeah. So they have to have somebody out there every day. Plus, there's somebody in the pro shop, at least one person at all times. There's usually more than that. There's the golf pro on staff that they got to pay a pretty good salary to do course
You
design,
have to have
do
a golf pro
lessons.
there?
Not always, but most courses have a pro of some sort.
Really?
Bev cart
Yeah.
girl driving around,
Mhm.
usually 2 or 3.
I would say
Oh.
Thursday through Sunday, they always have a bev cart running.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a profitable thing, but I don't think they're like raking it
Yeah.
in.
Yep. So
Dang.
I think that's why you end up spending $100.
Yeah.
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 All right. So speaking of spending a ton of money, what is the average monthly due for a country club? This is
Ooh.
just for a month, 1 month.
Country club.
Yes.
Not any course.
Country club
Fuck.
in America.
For 1 month.
The monthly due. That's like not including like the initial fee to get in. or
I
anything
know
like
what
that.
Miles pays for a year, so divide that by 12.
I'm gonna say 300.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $500.
Yep. Correct. $500 a month.
Every month.
Yep. And then there's also like a fee to like get into the club, and then usually those prices do raise.
Yeah, and
throughout
then
the,
there's-
like few years.
a lot of them at these clubs too. You have to spend X amount of dollars a month to keep your membership active.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So like you got to go eat dinner there, or buy shit from the clubhouse, or rent a facility.
This is insane. That's
gotta
so
show your
much
face.
Money.
Yeah, yeah.
And your wallet.
Yes.
That's so much money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about how expensive fake eyelashes are anymore because like you have no ground to say.
This
so
is
yeah,
backfiring on us.
yes.
We wanted pity, not argument
Feel bad
excuses.
for-
Okay.
All right.
But what if the club is closed during the winter? You still have to pay that money?
Most country clubs have other amenities like pools or workout
Like a
rooms.
gym, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Or
you
like
could-
it's a social area, like it's just like
Yep.
the bar is open.
I would hate using a gym at a country club. I
Yeah.
just feel like no.
Like a lot of them, like think what fucking movie? I
We're
don't
not
remember
in
the
Planet Fitness anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No lunk alerts here.
movie. Yep. Well, nobody's doing anything besides arms at country clubs.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
There's not a leg press machine in
Yep.
sight.
They have to have a sauna, I bet. I
Yes,
can see
I
like
think they do.
golf wives using the sauna.
Like
Oh,
I've
wow.
golfed at the country club with Miles, and I always like there's a public bathroom, but I always go to the bathroom in the locker room because it's tight in there, and there's just like free shit
What do
everywhere,
you mean?
like combs and deodorant,
Really?
and like
Mints, mouthwash.
yeah, little bottles of mouthwash everywhere.
It's like
I
a
would take
Lifetime
'em all.
Fitness
Yeah.
type situation.
Oh, they have that there too?
It's basically that like setup.
Wow.
Like it's that level of nice.
wow.
I'd say.
yeah,
We went there for lunch one time for a meeting, and I
Mhm.
was like, "This place is fancy." I was wearing leggings and like an XL oversized T-shirt and like my knockoff Birkenstocks. I'm like, I don't belong here.
I've never been inside one and felt like I belong.
yeah. Yeah, like the one time I went there, I didn't steal too much stuff. I think I took a comb and a couple mints.
You badass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know.
bad.
I'm getting my money's worth.
You took 2 mints instead of just one.
Yeah.
That's
what can I say?
terrible. All right.
Me at Olive Garden.
How much is the average cost for a box of balls? So a dozen golf
Oh.
balls.
I'm gonna a dozen golf balls. Nice ones.
Yeah, average
Just
cut.
average.
So nice ones are going to be. I'm not cheating for you.
Um,
I'm winning. Actually, would
$7.
Will we be tied because she was closer?
Yeah, she was closer on the first one. You guys are tied right now.
okay.
1-1.
Okay.
$7.
$7.
$50.
$50 for 12 golf balls?
The average cost is $32.50.
What the
Mm.
actually?
Yeah.
When they're like free everywhere?
Yeah, that's why we hunt for them in the woods.
That's so expensive.
An
So
average
think about-
ball costs $2.
So you think about all these balls on the
Yeah.
shelves. We got a small fortune in here.
Literally, it's like gold.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why are they so expensive?
I don't know.
Okay, and also, how come some of them are green and some of them are white?
Well, no, there's a bunch of goofy color. I like the colored ones, the
Yeah,
goofy
same.
ones. Yeah, definitely. Ryan only likes the white ones. He doesn't like anything fancy. He says I'm the grumpy old man, but he is.
Yeah.
But that's just personal preference.
Yeah, there's some that look like soccer balls too.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
I enjoy the soccer ball ones.
Me too. I like those a lot. You can see the spin on the ball a
Oh.
lot better.
I think we talked about this last episode.
Yeah.
And then there's also the driving range ones. Those are like the bright yellow neon ones. Those ones are super cheap. Those are
Yeah.
like $12 for like 50 dozen.
Yeah.
So-
Why are those ones so cheap?
Because they're
There's-
shitty balls.
Yeah.
They don't last
What
long.
makes it shitty?
So there's a golf ball is made up of usually 2 to 3 layers. There's like a hard rubber sole, like a little round ball inside of it. And then some of them have a padding of cushioning around that rubber sole, and then it's the hard outer casing. So that's the way they compact. So when you hit a golf ball, if you see it in super slow-mo, it turns into looks like a football
Oh,
and then comes off the club really
No
fast.
shit.
Yep.
interesting.
A lot of science behind it.
Yeah, and like certain balls you can get more spin on, certain balls you hit straighter, certain balls you get more distance on.
So, your favorite golfer, what kind of balls does he use?
I have no
Aaron
idea.
Rodgers is your favorite golfer, right?
Yeah.
You're so funny every time.
All right. What?
Next.
All right.
Who won that one? Who was closer? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
32.50 is
Yeah.
closer than $7.
You're right.
I'm not a mathematician. All right. We're going to get into the weeds now.
Oh.
I think last time you're on, you talked about like the different types of clubs and all that stuff.
Sure. Yep.
So
You
we'll
did.
start
Yes.
with the big hoss. What is the average cost for a golf driver?
That's one club.
That's the big boy.
That's the big one.
Oh.
That's the one you hit the furthest.
$350.
Oh, you guessed first.
Sorry.
So I was...
That's smart. That's a smart strategy.
You said 350?
Mm-mm.
352.
305.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
They range. They can get up to like $1,000.
That is so much money.
It is.
Can you Google how much the new TaylorMade Stealth driver is?
Yeah, I can do that. Why do people get ticklish? I don't know who is on. That's the best part about this is you never know who was on the podcast
What?
before. TaylorMade Stealth, you said?
Yep.
Who Googled that?
Jared. It was a YBR thing.
Oh, I was going to say, Hot just recorded before this, but I don't remember Googling that.
Yeah, so it looks like $580 for the Stealth driver.
Jesus. That's like the newest one
Newest
on the
technology.
market. Made out of carbon or some shit.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
So, okay. Do guys or girls who buy all like the fanciest, like most costly items to golf, are they like overcompensating because they're not very good naturally?
Mostly.
That was a great question. I do feel like the people with the most expensive equipment are never really the best until you get to like that pro level.
Yeah.
Then obviously.
Okay.
Like I have one friend who got good with his shitty stuff and then got new stuff and it did make him better, but it was because he was already good.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's like when people are shitty and they buy new stuff, it's just overcompensation.
Yeah.
Mm,
For the people who go like 2-3 times a year but have the nicest stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just a flex.
That's
It's like
the
having
vibe
a
I
super
get.
nice boat and keeping it in the dock.
hmm
I
Exactly.
like that. I like
Yep.
that.
All right. A reverse way. What is the average cost of a putter?
I have no clue on this one. I've never bought a putter.
Me neither.
So drivers make it go far. Putters are for when you're up close.
Yes.
Both seem very important.
Which one's more important, do you think?
I think the driver is probably more. The putter?
Classic. Classic.
Oh no, the
no,
putter's
the
more-
putter's the most important club in your bag.
Why?
The driver's more of a vanity thing.
Yeah, you drive for dough, you putt for
Oh.
drive
Other
for
way.
show,
No,
putt for dough.
Putt for dough. like
Yeah,
money?
putter wins you money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Driver looks cool.
The driver is just to show off to your friends because how far you drive really doesn't matter that much if you're at least solid in the
Yeah.
other aspects.
Grandpa Dave kicked the living shit out of me and Casey. And he doesn't even own a driver.
oh no shit.
Yep.
What? He doesn't even own a driver.
No, he just uses a
Interesting.
little 3-wood hybrid thing and just pops it out there, 180 yards straight as an arrow.
Love that.
Casey and I were hitting really good drives and it didn't matter.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so putter is probably it's 400. No, I didn't say that. 250.
Okay.
Fuck, I was gonna say. I'm gonna go 200 flat.
200, 150.
Oh,
Really?
Not as much as I thought.
Me
No.
too.
I think a lot of people do get their putters used for whatever reason. Because I think drivers are just way more fun to buy. I don't think anyone buys a putter until they absolutely need to.
Right. I think, and I think with putters too, it's so much more the feel than it really is the performance.
Yeah.
Because like if it feels good in your hands, you're gonna have putt better than if you buy the nicest putter. If that makes any sense.
Sure.
Like my putter's from like 1965, and I love it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, I got 3 more for you guys. What is the average cost for a set of irons? So this is clubs 5 through 9.
Is the bag included?
No. The
Well,
bag is not included.
Valid question.
It is. The bag will be included in the next one.
Okay. All of them together. Ooh. The average cost. I think I remember how much Casey bought his for, but his aren't very good.
He's got nice ones. He's got the burners. He's got the
Oh.
same ones as you.
Oh, those are really nice.
I'm sorry, Matt.
It's okay. I bought them used from Ryan. They were in his shed.
I thought they're from Amazon. Not that matters. Okay, anyway, $400.
Okay.
Wait, how many are in a set?
5 through 9. So
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, all 5, all 6, all 7, 5. So there's 5.
Okay, so 400.
$1,000.
It is $1,000.
What?
It is $1,000.
$1,000 for all of them?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 1,500 until you said that it was only the 5. I was putting wedges in there too in my head.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's an
wedges.
expensive
I don't have
hobby.
them in here. Wedges are about $100 each.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And people usually have 3 to 4 different types of wedges.
Mm-hmm. You got
Seems excessive.
pitching
I'm sorry.
wedge.
I
No,
just-
it is.
yeah.
It just seems like a collection at this point. I don't know.
All right. I got 2 more for you guys. You guys are both parents
Yes.
Yes.
of young children.
Boys.
Both
Mhm.
boys. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, mom, boy, dad. How much do you think it costs for an average junior set? So this is ages 9 to
Oh.
12. You get the bag. You get every club that they would need.
Oh, God.
This is important because I'm gonna be buying one of these
Junior
soon.
Yeah.
set.
$600.
$600.
That's a good guess. I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna say 300 because they want people to get into the sport for cheap, so they spend
Oh.
money forever.
Psychological.
$250.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Little golf clubs are pretty cute, though.
They are cute.
You've handmade your little golf club.
Yeah, he's got a
Oh,
putter
yeah.
though. He's got a putter that's not handmade.
Charlie's going to be really good at golf.
I hope he's better than me.
Well, I see how he swings and stuff.
He does now. Like when he sets up to the ball, he'll look forward at his shot, look backwards.
Cute.
Forward at his shot, look backwards. He doesn't look ever right down at the ball like you're supposed to.
I
He just
love
watches it on
that.
TV.
My kid is not great at sports, so
What do you mean? He said he wants to play football so he can get it in the net.
yeah. I was like, "Yay, okay."
So he's just cultured. He's calling it football by the
True.
proper name.
Exactly. He's a
Football.
he's a purist. So I won. Thanks for
Nope,
coming
we have
on.
one more.
Oh.
What?
I got one more for
Well,
you.
I think I put it away.
Yeah.
You might have, but this one is worth double because I say so.
Okay.
Yay.
What if I get
Oh,
this one right?
Then you win again.
Then you win a lot.
All right. How much does the average golfer spend on equipment annually?
Annually.
Oh.
So I buy maybe like 1 or 2 gloves a year.
That includes balls,
I-
accessories, everything but like green fees.
I rarely buy balls, but because grandpa finds them or I find
I don't
them.
think you're the average golfer in this setup because you seem to get everything just kind of handed to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
shit.
fucking country club kid without the club.
Pretty much.
I don't know. No.
Say $500.
That's
500?
it. 1,100.
750.
Wow,
Mm.
that's it. But everything else seems so expensive. I guess if you have the equipment, you don't necessarily need to buy it again,
Ideally, you shouldn't need to.
Yeah.
unless
but-
you're like breaking it.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of ball snobs.
Mhm.
Oh.
So like people that will only hit a certain type of ball and it's usually the most expensive one because in their head, expense price tag equals results,
Exactly.
which is the exact opposite. I've golfed almost the best rounds of my life with fucking top flights and noodles compared to
So those are like the bottom shelf balls.
yeah. Well, I think they're good.
Mid shelf.
Yeah, the top flights are pretty shitty. They're like rocks, but they fly straight, so who cares?
Yeah.
Noodles are sweet. I love noodles, but they're cheap.
Yeah, noodles are on the top shelf over there. So
Oh yeah, you got
they're a
those
top
for
shelf club.
Secret Santa.
Yep.
Your Secret Santa.
The
got you
noodles
those.
long and soft.
All right. Well, that was a disappointing game. I thought I'd do better, but
Hey, but
I'm
we
glad you had so
fun.
much fun.
Hey,
it was
welcome to the
fun.
golf experience. It was disappointing, but you thought you were gonna have fun.
You came in there with high hopes and
Oh.
you're leaving disappointed.
at least I didn't have to spend $100.
Yeah, you did, we
on
just
the
saved
round.
you the.
No, we'll bill you.
Oh shit.
We don't pay our guests. Our guests pay us.
The platform is just that valuable.
Yes. Okay, guys, that is the episode. Thank you for filling in for Ryan Laken.
No problem.
It's always a pleasure. Go listen to her podcast, The Hot Dish. Did you put mom on the end of it, or is it just The Hot Dish?
No,
still?
it's just a hot dish.
Okay, The Hot Dish. Go listen to it.
Yep.
Bunch of the bunker gals talking about stuff.
Yeah, it's a pretty diverse podcast. You might not like it because we don't talk about sports, but your wife or your girlfriend will love it.
Try talking about sports once. See what happens. I bet your numbers go up.
We talked about the lingerie football league this fall, actually.
Nice.
So, and our numbers tick go up.
Those girls hit hard.
Dude, I know. I've learned a lot about
They're-
them.
They lay each other out. I've never watched.
Oh yeah, they Okay.
I've never
yeah,
watched, no.
okay, Matt.
Matt, you were there when we looked it up.
Well, I was
We
there
were
when we
watching
looked it up.
clips together.
I've never watched an actual game though. I don't know any of the teams.
I think there's more contact in the lingerie football league
yeah.
than the NFL.
Well, then get some pads on those ladies.
Right?
It's just
They
not
have
they
fair.
need
A helmet
protection
now.
and the tiniest shoulder pads
Yeah.
of all time.
And no pants.
None.
Yeah, I mean, some thigh pads would help.
Lots of Charlie horses.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, check out our podcast. We have
Yep.
one over there.
Go do it. Thank you guys for listening. I don't remember what episode number this is, but
94.
we love you guys. Ryan will be back eventually.
Bye.
Bye. Hell, that's a breakfast ball.